Hello everybody, this is Hmblittleman here, and welcome to TEW 2016 2K16 Mod WWE Save. We're here booking the Monday Night Raw just before the Cruiserweight Classic tournament. We have the Stone Cold podcast with special guest Seth Rollins in the post-show, just kind of testing the waters of the post-show. I'm actually recording this on October 11th, 2016. The day WWE 2K17 comes out, I am looking at it right now on the screen on my PlayStation 4, and I'm waiting to play it until after I record this episode. You're welcome. Let's go ahead and begin. Yes. 77B, this segment was not, it was too long for the thing, so I gotta do that. 77B, Monday Night Raw opens, and Chris Jericho is already in the ring. Jericho, I would like to take a moment to first inform you all of something. I went a little dusty roads there. You are here at Monday Night Raw as guests, and I can decide at any moment to use my clout to send you outside if I feel I need to. You will treat me with the respect that a legend as decorated as myself deserves. Now, on to what I'm here to say. I've been asked countless times about why I attacked Neville. Neville beat me at Battleground for the opportunity to fight Cesaro for the United States Championship. Neville then threw that chance away by adding a tally to the L column. He wasted a win over a veteran, and you people have the nerve to be confused as to why I'm upset? Seriously? Could you imagine if a peer at the office gets promoted only for them to quit and the company decide to bring in an outside hire? It's laughable. Cesaro, from backstage. Blah, 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 blah. Cesaro walks out to the stage. Cesaro, what is it that you want? What was your goal coming out here tonight? Jericho, I want a United States Championship match tonight in the main event. Cesaro, do you realize how foolish that is? When have I ever stepped down from a challenge? You could have challenged me on the spot without giving me any time to prepare, but instead you give me 3 hours to get ready for a match. Go ahead, you're on. So the main event is set for tonight. Chris Jericho versus Cesaro for Cesaro's United States Championship. 77B, another one. This match was a tag team, was a triple threat tag team, triple threat 6-man, three versus three, in which the team of the three would become the number one contenders for the tag team championship. So Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Daniel Bryan defeated the New Day and the Shining Stars. So that means Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are the new number one contenders for the tag team championship. The weak link was Savio Vega with 29. The strong, I'm guessing it was Daniel Bryan? Ooh, Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins were tied with 88 for being the strong link. 70C+, Sami Zayn is announced for the CWC this weekend. 70C+, that's okay, I guess, but 65C, Sami Zayn defeated Brian Kendrick. Sami Zayn had a performance of 71. Brian Kendrick had a performance of 38. Brian Kendrick is also in the CWC, as you can tell by the background. Let's go to the next segment. 82B, tonight, Roman Reigns calls out Daniel Bryan to the ring. Next, 78B, Roman Reigns defeated Goldust. Roman had a performance of 80... Are you fucking... 82. Goldust had a performance of 63. Goldust sustained a bruised coccyx. It's my dog behind me, by the way. Get out! What are you doing? No, get out does not mean turn around and sit down and look back like you didn't do anything wrong. Get out of here! God. Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman are in the ring. Wyatt. Last week, my monster stood victorious over some poor damned soul. Tonight, he intends to do it again. Whoever comes out from the back must be prepared to feel the wrath of the new phase of destruction. He must be prepared to decide to pick up either his teeth or his dignity from the ring mat. He must prepare for humiliation, because the challenge starts now. Christian York comes out to the ring, tries to body slam Braun Strowman, but gets body slammed and choked out by Strowman. Why, it's such a shame. This one was promising. 2 weeks in, 2-0. 75B-, Bayley defeated the Bella Twins in a handicap match. Bayley had a performance of 73. Brie had a performance of 62. Nikki had 70. I know the overall idea for Bayley, but I gotta figure out how to get there. 87, B+. Dana Bryan, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose are walking backstage celebrating their win. They all stop as they come up to Steve Austin. Seth, Dean, congratulations on becoming the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championship. Seth, I'll see you later on the podcast, but I'd like to have a word alone with Daniel. Seth and Dean leave. I just want to make sure you know to be prepared for anything out there. I've fought McMahon, I've fought Triple H, and I've fought Authority. I know you've got a history of doing that too, but this might be different. Roman Reigns. I've fought his cousin, The Rock, and he was my greatest opponent to date. I've lost some, I've won some, but the constant in all the matches is that they were a knockdown, drag-out fight. Bryan, I'm no stranger to Roman Reigns. Whether it's myself versus Shield, 2 men bucking the Authority, or 1 man fighting against it, I know how much of a challenge Roman Reigns can be. I know exactly what I'm getting into at Hell in a Cell, just like That's a puppy, by the way. God damn. Just like I knew what I was getting into at WrestleMania. Austin, did you know what you were getting into at SummerSlam? Bryan looks upset and leaves. Next, 67 C+. Dolph Ziggler defeated Darren Young with a fast roll-up. Darren Young had a performance of 63, Dolph had 74. That is annoying. What? 81B. After the match, Darren Young is furious about a roll-up finish. He brutally attacks Dolph Ziggler, including giving him a steamroller off the apron, front suplexing him on the barricade, and hitting him in the back with a chair. So, Darren Young gained heat, by the way. Darren Young, he's not happy with Dolph. I forgot to... Oh my god, shut up, puppy! It's not shutting up. Thank you. So King Barrett and Sheamus were tasked to find partners. King Barrett found Alberto Del Rio, Sheamus found Alexander Wolf, and Alexander Wolf turned on Sheamus in the match. And Alexander Wolf has now joined the League of Nations. Alexander Wolf had a performance of 30. He was the weak link. Del Rio had 81, King Barrett had 80, and Sheamus had 71. So Alberto Del Rio and King Barrett defeated Sheamus and Wolf. In case I didn't say that. 82B. I like the idea of this segment. Roman Reigns comes out to the ring. Reigns, a true man can stand face to face with his adversary, or one of his adversaries, and live to tell the tale. I intend to do that tonight. Daniel Bryan, come on down. Daniel Bryan's music hits, and Hornswoggle comes down dressed as Daniel Bryan. Reigns, Daniel, I finally get it. I understand why all these people look up to you as an underdog. Look at you. You're freaking adorable. Come on, shake my hand, bud. Reigns outstretches his hand, and Hornswoggle, not Dolph, Hornswoggle tries to lock in the yes lock. Roman doesn't flinch as Hornswoggle struggles. Reigns picks Swoggle up and lays him down for a self-given 3 count. Daniel Bryan's music hits, and Daniel Bryan runs down to the ring. Reigns runs out of the ring. Daniel Bryan kicks Hornswoggle in the head and stares down Reigns to end Raw. That's wrong. Stares down Reigns. I had initially intended for this to be the main event, but I decided might as well end with a match. That got an 82B! Alright. Exceptional match. They have great chemistry. Cesaro got an 88. Jericho had 87. Cesaro defeated Chris Jericho to retain the United States Championship after Neville ran in. That's that's good. That's really good. I am very pleased with the outcome of this match. So that means Cesaro will be fighting the runner-up of the Cruiserweight Classic at Hell in a Cell. Oh, 85B+. Steve Austin conducts a podcast live with Seth Rollins after Raw goes off the air on the WWE Network. 85B+, that's pretty good. 82B. I don't know if the podcast contributed at all. This show increased our popularity in 22 regions. think next week on SmackDown, I'm going to have Austin conduct an interview with the winner of the Cruiserweight Classic. Because the winner of the Cruiserweight Classic is going to SmackDown with the Cruiserweight Championship. The runner-up will go to Raw for at least 2 weeks, unless they are already on Raw. Goldust will be working through the pain. Alright. Oh my god, I thought he, failed the drug test or something. Is there anything, really? Goldust being injured. Let's see. Currently working through. Alright. I think he might get the, good old injury-prone thing. I don't know how that actually works in this game. I think I've yet to come across someone who's injury-prone. Behavior, maybe? No. Personal, I'll bet. No. Huh. Okay, that's the end of this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description below. It is also at Hmblittleman, and goodbye.